Hey everybody, how's it going? Yeah, my hair did a little messed up, but whatever. And curly, cause I guess my stylist feels I need to have curly hair, but it's alright. I have a little bit of hat hair right now from going out hunting, so. But he did a good job, so I hope everybody had a good Friday. Jamie and I went and got her hair done, and then came home and puttered around for a little bit, and then we went out to the woods. It's windy as heck out, and it's still windy, but hopefully it won't be too bad tomorrow because it makes for a chilly night, morning, whatever, when you're sitting out there. May I help you, little boy? What you need to be seen. That's better. That's better. Everybody can see you now. Huh? That's better. Yeah. You need to be the center of attention. Could be a little cute. How you doing, growing a homestead? Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. What? What are you pawing at me for? I paw at you? I paw at you? Cooter. What's up, Wayne?
I'm here. I was on the guy's streams helping me get to 1K right now, and he's shooting all these links at me, and I'm up to now. Let me see, up to what is it? Can't see. Get back to my channel. Right. I'm up to like 889 now.
Well, that's cool.
He's shooting like he helped me say I'm gonna get you to 1K, and I'm saying, oh my gosh, I'm saying. So how you doing tonight, Tasha?
I'm doing alright.
Did he ever show up live stream tonight? Did he ever show up there?
No, we're gonna avoid all that.
It's not worth it anyway, really.
No, it's not. And we have awesome people that come in here, so I really don't need to worry about what the heck everybody else is doing.
Right.
Well, I'm up to 839 public watch hours. So how many chats? 3839. Getting there. Need 161 more, but lives help. Lives is there. And then would you run in my playlist, which I greatly appreciate. I'm at like 413, so 1,000's gonna take me about another 5 years.
I don't know.
Well, I had this channel emailing me wanting me to come over into his streams and I'm gonna help you this and this. Well, I went one time and had a banner running about you pay this and you get that. Sorry about your day. I ain't buying nothing.
Oh really, huh?
Yeah. But each to their own. I mean, you do what you want. My channel will get there eventually. I don't worry about it.
It's just like
Now, how long have you been doing your channel, like doing lives and videos and stuff? Hey, Bruda Bob.
Oops, I spelled please wrong. P-L. Hey, Brother Bob, how you doing tonight? I have to like the stream guide better than I like the other one. I
Yeah,
paid for it tonight. It's all paid for.
yeah, well, it's cheaper.
Yeah, it is.
Because weren't you paying like 20 some dollars a month?
Yeah, it's like 2019, and it was not acting right either.
Well, we need to keep Zombie Prepper's wife in our prayers, as well as Big Matt's goddaughter. That everything goes well with them.
Okay. Let me see.
But hey, I got rid of my skunk stripe, Wayne. See, Brutal Bob, my hair ain't too crazy. But my hairstylist always likes curling my hair, which I find amusing, so. He curls mine and not Jamie's, so I told her next time we go to get our hair done, I'm telling him to curl her hair just so I can laugh at it. Are you having an issue over there? Yeah, yeah, I'm drinking my tea. Do you mind?
P-P-R-E-C-I-A-T-E. I appreciate it, my friend.
Berta Bob, if you can do that, Monday, you can just keep pushing them. Well, thank you, Berta Bob. I like it too.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Because all I did was cut it,
Yes.
shaved it, and then bleached my top and put toner in it. Which it almost looks like, comes out like it's almost like platinum blonde. Whatever. Throws me off because it's got the wave in it. But I mean, it wasn't that long ago that I had a perm in my hair.
Yeah.
What are you looking at, Wayne?
He's keeping me informed what he's doing for my channel.
Oh,
The guy on my laptop, I trying to listen what he's saying. I can't understand the Filipino language, but he knows I don't speak their language. I told him that. So how's the dog doing?
oh, so you want to know what he did to me? Little bit before we were leaving to go get our hair cut,
Yeah.
he slapped me right in the chin. Well, last night I cut his toenails.
Yeah.
So he slapped me, sliced my chin,
Oh.
and it would not stop bleeding. So I had to go out in public with a freaking band-aid on my chin.
Oh, jeez.
It wouldn't stop bleeding. It's like there's like a scratch there.
Oh my God. How did you get it stopped?
Well, the first band-aid I put on, I pulled it tight. And then I asked Mom if she had a smaller one, which she
Oh
had one
wow.
that was a little smaller, but neither of us had any of the like little round ones.
Yeah.
So I had a band-aid that come across my chin like that.
It must have been looking funny when you seen you with a band-aid across.
It was. Even hunting because I had my neck thing pulled up like this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck is on my chin? And it's like the band-aid. So it was driving me nuts.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to take it off. Like,
Right.
because sometimes with that, it'll actually start bleeding again. And
Yeah.
it was the tiniest little scratch, but the blood was just pouring out of my chin. It wouldn't
Right.
stop. What are you looking for?
So why did he do that to you? Because you were gonna do something to him?
Hey, Mom. No, he has this thing where he sits up and he wants to slap like that.
Oh, okay.
He thinks it's cute, and then he'll put his paws up by his head and like cover him like this. And I don't know what his deal was, but he went.
Jesus. That must have hurt.
Well, I tell him all the time, no slapping, and that's why. Because the first time he met my aunt, he slapped her right in the face, and luckily, he
No
didn't cut
fun.
her or anything. So now I tell him no slapping, and normally he don't. No, stop. I'm gonna shave all the hair off your face because it drives me nuts.
Right.
Oh, and then I don't remember if it was today or yesterday.
Yeah.
These people posted this dog asking if it was anybody's dog. Looked exactly like Bear. I mean, twins.
Really?
What? It looked like it had blood all over its face.
Oh wow.
They're like, did anybody lose their dog on Highway 107? You know, it looks like his face is bleeding because it was like all like I couldn't tell whether it was bleeding or not because with the Bichon's hair on their face, even with it wet, it looks like they have something on their face. But I felt so bad for this dog. Just like his
I don't
eyes
know what
looked
you're
all
saying.
weird, his face was all weird, but
I can't
saying
even see
looked
my face.
exactly like Bear. Huh?
Talking to someone else. Don said 20. Oh my God.
Yeah, but then you have to wait for them to send you the email to become monetized.
Yeah, I get it. I was talking to him and suddenly the time flew.
No, I'm saying once he gets you to 1,000, you have to stay that way for like a week or two before you even get the opportunity to become monetized.
Yeah, I know. I don't know the rules of it, but it's
Well, I
kind
don't
of
know. Everybody I've talked to said it ain't worth it, and some of them are actually unmonetizing themselves.
I can't even understand this guy's language and I'm like, what is he saying? I don't know. But that's where the most of the subscribers come from the Philippines anyway. And this guy's a top notch, so I don't know who he is, but he's now made me up to 908. I don't know
What's
what the
his
heck.
channel name?
Oh my gosh, 925 now. But anyway, um, because she put me on a community tab one. That 21, the lady there, what's her
Oh,
name?
National Blog 21.
Yeah, she put me on a community tab. Um, I'm gonna help people's channels out. If I get up there, I'm gonna help everybody out. That's what my goal is to help other channels like yours and everybody else out to get you up there because
Could you
we
drop
need
a
to help
toy,
other channels
sister?
out. I'll play some more of your players list too. So get some more of your watch minutes up.
I'm still here. I gotta look to see if Bear dropped a toy behind my chair
Oh, I know.
because he keeps looking back there.
I don't know if he's going around with his car. What he's doing. He's messing with his vehicle.
Oh, you dropped your ball down there.
Is it hard to bend down when you have back problems?
Huh?
Is it hard to bend down when you have the back problem you have?
Yes.
I don't see how you do it. I'll be nervous if I had that problem.
Yeah, I don't know how I do it, to be honest. I just force myself to do it, basically.
Oh, it's very uncomfortable like that too.
Yeah, it's even hard. I gotta constantly switch positions.
Yeah.
What's up here? There you go. He gets mad when I put all his toys up there. I put them all back up here, and he gets all mad about it, and he'll dig them all back out. What
Yeah.
are you doing? What are you doing?
Um, it's kind of unusual. And I had that
Hi, Elliot. How are you doing? Hiya, squirrel. Drive safe.
try safe this girl. Hey Elliot.
Now, what were you gonna say?
It's a hot it's a, I just got on YouTube for one reason only, to make friends and help other ones out. And so I'm gonna help other people out too. That's what my goal is. Um,
Yeah, well, see, the Philippine community is big.
yes, it is. I just don't know anything about it. I still, to this day, I don't know nothing about this YouTube. I really don't know much about it. I'm still trying to learn it. It's like it's kind of a confusion kind of thing to get into,
Yeah,
and you got to really come to an understanding um, of what is up with this. But helping other small channels out is what I want to do. Um, help other people out doing everything. I'm gonna still play some more of your videos and everything. So I'm gonna start playing more of your videos again, like I did before. Get your play. How much you got now, Tasha? What's your players list now? Say.
3839.
So how many more videos you need want me to play for you?
Oh, you're fine, Wayne. Because you got me down to only needing 161 hours. But like I said, doing lives helps.
Okay. Okay.
Mom, how did Carol make out?
That's another thing. Help you get to 1K. Oh wow. I'm just I had to get back in shape myself, man. I had to get back on my machine and work out some more too, because I have to get back in shape.
Yeah, get back in shape, Wayne. Why do you have to pull the dang fuzz off the ball?
As long as you don't do this to you again with your paw, that must have been hurt. That must have hurt. I know it must have hurt. So what was your purpose of doing that? Anyway, was it a mistake she did that to you?
Oh, Bear?
Yeah.
Well, I was just getting ready to leave, and I don't know. It's the second time he's got me, though.
Yeah. What, you want to slap your five, say good see you later, mother, or something? Or something? I don't know.
Well, he knows how to shake, so why he wanted to slap me in the face, I have no idea, but that's why I tell him no slapping.
Hmm.
Shake, bear shake. Good boy.
I don't
He's
see.
a
I
good
probably
boy.
felt bad about it afterwards. I probably did. Uh,
Well, at first I didn't feel it, and then he ended up with my blood all over his chin
uh, uh.
because I
So
gave
you
him a
knew very
kiss,
well that.
and it was like pouring out.
Oh wow.
And he moved his chin hair into my chin, so it was all blood.
Was it really coming out of your chin when you did it?
Yeah,
Holy Moses.
it was like you turned on a faucet. Well, I'm glad they didn't find anything, and I kind of figured they weren't going to find anything because I think she's yearning for George's attention, is what I think. But hey, that's just me. But I'm glad they didn't find anything. Elliot, how are you feeling? And if you want to come up, I emailed you the link because I'm not putting it in chat tonight.
I wouldn't blame you. I don't either. Not anymore. Just as easy to do it this way.
I
To
don't
do an
have
email.
everybody's email address, so
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I have some people's, but not everybody's.
right. Did you do you have his email?
Who?
Elliot's?
Yeah, I emailed Elliot.
Okay.
But I think she needs to
Talking
get
to
a
enough.
medical transport, mother. What, Wayne?
He's talking to people in his own language. I can't understand.
Well, I can't understand him either. Spanish, I can understand a little bit here and there.
I don't know what they talk over there. What do they talk? What language do they talk over in the Philippines? I don't know what their language is over there.
I have no idea.
I know it is in Spanish. I can't remember. I know someone told me what it was before. A missionary. I don't know. They said what language it was, and I couldn't remember. But you got to learn if you go over there as a missionary. You got to learn their language. That's hard stuff. But
Well, their official language is Filipino and English.
mm, you didn't catch nothing again, right?
No, I didn't get anything.
That was a good thing. You caught something, though, man. I shared it with everybody else
I
that
know.
day.
Everybody said that you did.
That was amazing. Very amazing. I kept the picture too.
I mean, my thing is, I have enough permits. If it's brown, it's down.
Yeah.
Between buck permit and doe permit, if I see a deer, it's going down. Of course, if I don't see it, then obviously I can't get it. But
How'd you shoot it? How'd you see this here deer? How did you pick it off with the rifle?
well, it was weird because I was sitting there and in the cabin. Okay, hang on. In the cabin, when you're sitting there, there's a window that's like rectangle, and it's probably about this tall.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there in chair, and I was watching forward, and I'm like, I kept hearing something walk around. Now, mind you, I'm facing this way, okay?
Yeah.
Well, on this side, there's a window that's open,
Yeah.
um, probably about probably about the size of like two laptop screens.
Yeah.
That's how big the window is. Well, I kept hearing something walk, you know, didn't see nothing. Well, all of a sudden, I caught something flick out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
So now my gun is pointing this way. So I
Yeah.
lean up like this, and here's the deer standing there.
Oh
So
wow.
I slowly lean back like this. I grabbed the gun. I lifted it slowly up like this, put it in the window, and I'm leaning like this, watching him. Now he can't smell me because the wind's blowing this way.
Oh, okay.
So he's literally standing there staring at me, watching me. So I had like leaned like this and turned and got him in the scope. And then I lined up my shot and I shot him. Well, of course, I didn't know if I um like got him, but he reared up like I hit him. So I quietly walked over there and looked for blood in the roadway because that's where he came out. Because
Right.
we have two side roads and then we have a center road that connects the two, and the cabin's at this end of the center road.
Okay.
So I got up because you don't want to go like right and track the deer,
Yeah.
but I wanted to see if there's blood and or hair or anything there. So I
Right.
quietly walked over and I looked, and there's hair and a little bit of blood. So I messaged my son. I'm like, can you come out and help me track this deer? He's like, yeah, don't go after it. He goes, just let it, die or whatever.
Yeah.
He comes out and we stood there talking probably for a good 15 minutes or so. So it's probably about a half hour after.
Yeah.
And so we're walking and he's like, well, and I showed him where it was.
Yeah.
So and we followed that, and the further in we got, the more and more blood there was. So we're looking around, and then Ron turns like this. He's like, there it is right there. So,
Mm. So you found him laying there?
yeah.
Wow.
And then I started, field dressing, it's called. And then my son's like, you're giving me anxiety. I'll do it. Because I always go slow because every time I field dress deer, I end up cutting my finger.
Oh, okay.
So I always go like really slow when I'm doing it for that reason. Because you
Right.
have to do it a certain way,
Yeah.
and because you got to make sure you don't cut the intestine or like the urine bag or anything like that, because then it contaminates your meat.
Right.
I mean, if it snowed, if there's a bunch of snow, then granted, yeah, you could pack snow in it and make water, and you could rinse it, but you'd have to get it back and process the deer super quick, because if not, then the meat would spoil for that reason.
Right.
But then I had my son drag it out, and then I came back, got the four wheeler, lifted it up on that. He tied it there, and I drove out here, and he helped me hang it, and that's where it is.
Wow.
But I
So
was
you do
gonna
your own
skin it out.
skinning, right?
Huh?
You do your own skinning, right? To
Yeah,
get the
I do
fur and stuff
everything.
on. Well, you must know a lot of that, huh?
Yeah, I process the whole thing. I don't pay nobody to do it.
Oh, that's cool.
And unless I want it um ground, because we don't have a meat grinder.
Hmm.
But I used to have one when I was with my kid's father. So we used to grind up our own venison hamburger.
Hmm.
But I mean, I cut it. I
Hmm.
take it, which I was gonna skin it tonight, but tomorrow it's supposed to be warmish, like 50 degrees. So I'm like, I asked mom, like, think I should leave the hide on? I said, because it's gonna be like 50 tomorrow. So,
Yeah.
and not just that, I found that if you let it hang, the hair pulls out less, because the one I did earlier, last week opening day, it
Yeah.
was still warm, so all the hair was pulling out and got all over the meat, and then I get annoyed. But I found the longer you let it hang there, then the less the hair comes out.
Hmm.
But doing it warm is a pain in the butt.
Um,
So hot.
so it's good. See, I never hunted. My girlfriend hunts. She knows how to do it, but I don't, and she knows how to fish too. So I never did either. I did fish when I was younger, but I never went hunting anytime, and I wouldn't want to either. I don't know nothing about it. It's dangerous. I think it is anyway.
Well, the biggest thing is, um, like we took hunter's safety course,
Mm,
and then um, dad finished, with stuff like, if you're, you have to know where everybody's sitting, so you
right,
know which direction you can shoot, or if they're far enough, this and
right.
that. Know
Mm-hmm,
know the guns, and
mm-hmm,
now we have our own property to hunt on, so I don't worry about everything's posted.
right.
But the other day, was it Thanksgiving Day? When we had all them gunshots that sounded like they were like right next to us. Yeah, Thanksgiving Day, yesterday.
Mm,
Sitting out there, and I mean, there are so many gunshots going off, and they sounded so close, like it sounded like they were right next to us.
wow.
But I don't think they were. I think they were target practicing.
Oh, wow.
Typically, you're not supposed to target practice during deer season.
Right.
Yes, I know, Bruta Bob, but people can.
Mm. You never caught anybody on your property hunting, did you?
Hey, Tony. Well, last year, last year pissed me the hell off because I'm sitting there in the cabin, and we had new neighbors move in. It was their first hunting season. Well, I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, here comes this doe hauling ass right in front of me. Right, and I'm like, well, she's moving with a purpose, but I heard him shoot. Right,
Yeah.
so I'm sitting there. Next thing I know, here comes a dude walking right over on her property. I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? He's like, he goes, I just shot a deer and it ran over here. I'm like, all right. I said, I'll help you track her. I said, she ran right in front of me. So we followed blood probably for a good hour and a half, and then
Yeah.
nothing.
Hmm.
So that kind of pissed me off. And then later in the hunting season,
Yeah.
uh, two deer were found, whole deer, that obviously they didn't have a kill shot right off the bat, so therefore the deer suffered,
Yeah.
which I don't like. I'm an animal lover. Yes, I hunt, but I will not. Um, if I don't have a good shot or whatever, then I'm not shooting it because I don't want anything, to suffer.
Right.
Steven, I'll send you the link through Instagram. I'm not putting it in chat. Hang on a second. All right, I sent you the link in Instagram, Steven, and then you can come up. How you doing, Tony? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Well, needless to say, we never found his deer, but then there were two deer that basically, uh, we have another guy that borders here behind my house, and their property stretches all the way down to our creek.
Yeah.
You have Steven's email, Wayne.
Do I know his email?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it in the private chat.
All right. I'll email it to you, Steven. Hang on a second, because I'm not putting it in chat tonight.
Hold on, Star. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let me look for his stream email.
He can't. What are you doing right now? You seriously? You
Let's see if I
low.
can get Stephen Patton's email. Let me get this email. Mm-hmm. Let me get his email first for a minute. I gotta type it into the email and I'll get it for you.
All right. We're getting there, Stephen. Hang on.
Private chat, right?
Yes.
There it is, Tasha. It's in the private chat. $9.79. Oh, holy shit.
Good. Go bother your other mother. No, I don't want that.
You won now.
Oh, this thing is driving me nuts.
So I never see it. I remember a person in my neighborhood when I was growing up. We had a neighbor that used to go deer hunting, right? And my brother mentioned this to me, and it's been a long time ago, but he remembered this. And we had this neighbor bring some deer meat to us. And I didn't know what it was, you know. It was a neighbor killed went on a
I'll
deer hunt,
send Stephen.
so it was interesting. So
Okay, Elliot.
so that's what he did.
Get some rest. Hope you feel better if you're hurting.
6.
What's up, Stephen?
How you doing?
What you
Welcome,
doing?
Stephen.
I just want to keep the link out of the stream because even if I delete it out of there, people still can click it and come up here. So, which that part annoys the hell out of me. So, did you have a good Thanksgiving, Stephen?
Yeah, I had a great Thanksgiving with my mom. Of course, she had my sister's daughters because they're in their coming back from Alabama because they went to an Alabama game with against another team. I forgot who they're playing, but they had tickets or something. So I said, well, you could join. And then I found out that they won't be on Christmas because they're going to Spain because they're in a soccer tournament. And my nephew's big time in soccer, boy. I tell you what.
Well, that's got to be awesome to go to Spain.
Yeah.
Shit, I can barely afford to make it to the end of my driveway.
But I mean, if a kid loves soccer and travel around the world, that's good. Let them experience
How
other.
old is he?
10 years old.
And he's going to Spain to play soccer?
He's in a competition. Yeah,
Wow,
he's
that's
meeting some.
super awesome.
He met already 5 professional soccer players.
That's super awesome.
One from UK, one from two Team USA players. One he's meeting a guy up there that probably like almost 7 now. He's been meeting a lot of. He met some of the people in our local that's soccer professional, but there is professional soccer players. When you meet them, they teach you a lot of tricks that you need to do when you're young.
I got a friend in Northern Ireland that works with the soccer team. And he works with other things. He has business to make shirts for them, and we're going to be doing business together with that too. So
It's big. He's
Yeah,
Spain. I
does he
think
go, is he going to, has he been anywhere else besides Spain? Or is this the first time going out of
I
country?
think the last time I think the trip that they went to was on the last trip they went to was Puerto Rico.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, Puerto Rico's got a soccer team. Boy, they're pretty good.
Good drink.
Uh,
I can't understand what you said.
Yeah, my niece, well, my best friend's daughter, she's my niece. That's what I consider. She loves soccer and she loves basketball. Like, her goal is to be a professional basketball player. And then I feel, well, she's gone to like school, like actual school, but she really didn't like it. So my best friend's been homeschooling, and she gets like straight A's, and they offer where you can still play sports even if you're homeschooled. And I feel bad because sometimes they don't have enough kids that want to play basketball or soccer. Because she was supposed to be starting basketball, and something happened to have enough kids to do it, so I felt bad that she didn't get to do that because she knows like soccer players, names and stats and everything. See, I thought about doing quail too. Riddle Bob is Serge. Has Serge ever been finicky about drinking water? Because I don't know if it's a Yorkie trait or
Oh
what.
my gosh.
Because little old lady, she would lay out in the sun all day long. Could be 90 some degrees. She would not get a drink. You'd literally have to stick your fingers in the water and let her lick it off your fingers. She is just stubborn, and so is the bear. So I don't know if it's a Yorkie trait or what. Here, right there. Or did you drop an? Oh, you dropped another one. So what's your you doing the flea market this weekend?
Yeah, I'll do it every weekend because I rent a darn booth out and I got to be there or they'll charge a $10 fee if you don't. You're getting all the vendors because they think it's a storage building.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and they had about he got rid of about 15 vendors so far and he gained 25. So
Now
even
how
though
now you said that's inside, right?
inside, yeah,
And how many people can be in there at their own little spot?
many people as you won't. Most of the time, most of the time only there. I get one customer comes in. Some people just stops and looks at what you got, but don't come in. I said, "Now I ain't had that." And sometimes you got to put stuff on the table
I don't know.
outside front of your booth so people can come in. Well, he had a line because he has a fire code, and that fire code just reaches a certain point. So he got a line that is all the way right down where you can put a table there, and that's it because he has to have a fire code. He's got a fire code. So whatever the
Yeah.
fire marshal says, you can do. But whatever the fire marshal, you just got to do it. So, and every day I unplug everything. So that's what I do. And, but he says that,
I'll be right back, all right?
Where?
but man, it was so funny. I mean, because it's so funny because a lot of the people will leave their open sign on, and he just unplugs it. So you can't leave that on. That's that's a no no. So because the LED lights they burn out a lot of light, and it's real
Mm-hmm.
hot, especially when the electricity's off. So what he has to do, he has to unplug it. And I remember one night he had to uh, chop somebody's lock off just to turn off a lamp. And they told me you
Wow.
just have to buy you another lock. I'm sorry, but we got to have everything off. So the only thing
Mom,
that's on is the exit signs that's lights up. That's automatically that stays on all the time. Um, but it was so funny the other day. Um, oh, he came. Oh, today Bruce told me, he says, Wayne, did you say you were going to meet somebody here today? I said, no, I told him I'd meet him Saturday. Found out it wasn't me that they were looking for. They were looking for Richie. And then they called Richie, and Richie said he'd be over there tomorrow. He don't never come in on Black Friday. Last two times I had Black Friday, I never had a customer. Now, Christmas Eve, before Christmas Day, they're open for until
Yeah.
1 o'clock. I remember that year, and I made $200 that year when they came. That was a good day for me.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But you can make some money in the flea market if you have the right stuff for people.
Right.
Whatever they're looking for. Now, there's some people like me would say, um, do you know anybody that has this or that? And then I'll take them to that person. Reason why you help other vendors out is because that's what you're supposed to do as a vendor. You don't look at you all the time. You look at somebody else. Who
Right.
can you help
They'll
next?
do the same thing for you.
Because a lot of the vendors will buy stuff from me when I get it in. Why? Because your best people to buy is vendors because they'll buy it for themselves or they'll buy it to resell it again. See, that's another option that people would take. Um, a lot of times it's first come, first serve. I mean, that's the bottom line. Get what you know, but
Did you say earlier on Wayne's that you were getting Matchbox cars?
I'm getting Hot Wheels cars, a bunch of them from a lady because they're very big. Just like Nitro Freak said, you can do a lot of research on them. Any kind of cars that you get from Hot Wheels, do a lot of research. If they're a
Yeah.
treasure hunt or super treasure hunt, there's some money in that. So he said, just do your research every time you get loose Hot Wheel cars because there's some value in. It don't matter if it's right now, this year's or what. There is still a little value. I mean, this year's you could buy a back skirt and people are selling them for like $3 to $5 a pop. Because if you went to Walmart, they're like $1.99 now. And ain't no 99 or well blah blah blah. It's almost $2 now. So you buy a car for $2, you triple it for $4 or $5. How much you want to sell it for? You can sell that car whatever price you want for, just like a sports trading car, whatever. But if people going to buy it, people's going to do it, blah, blah, blah. I can sit there for days and days and days, but still the price is not going to change.
So how much is a Hot Wheel for? How much they go for nowadays, Steven?
They're going $2 a piece.
Oh, they went up, huh? I remember when I owned like
Now, if you went and buy the ones that are in the nice cases, like the nice packages and stuff, they're a
yeah,
little bit more money. Special Hot Wheels are a little bit more money, but not the regular Hot Wheels. The regular Hot Wheels, you can get it for $1.99. But if you go and get some special ones that they have in Hot Wheels, the money goes up to like $5, $10.
yeah. So
You
what
can
are they
buy
made out of now? What's the matchbox made out of now? Still metal or plastic?
plastic body metal bags, still metal, but they come from they're plastic, from plastic.
Oh, are they now?
But they still worth the value. I mean, people paying
Oh,
like whatever they're looking for. A lot of people look for their cars, like they look for a Corvette or they look for a Camaro. Some
hmm.
are collectibles where they're looking for buying a whole set or looking for a special car they can't find, blah blah blah. And then some
Yeah,
are looking for like the classic older type stuff, like the red line stuff and all that crap.
you
And it's
find
hard
one
to
like
find.
Metro Police car, Steven. You have it made. He says he found one. If you find one like his, the very rare ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here, okay? For Hot Wheels Monster Truck. Now this is an 8 pack of Monster Truck Hot Wheels. It's $36 for an 8 pack, a monster truck.
Huh.
Yeah, they're monster trucks.
Wow.
But
Oh,
But
man.
I never seen so many people walk in and ask me for video games. I said, well, I mean, they're hard to find, really.
Hmm.
wow, that is freaking. This is a Hot Wheels Chevelle Super Sport 396 diecast for over $20
I
for
thought,
one car.
looks like he's looking right at me.
Look at the
Was he looking like he's looking right at me? I'm Steven.
But 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 yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. there's there's special kind of Hot Wheels that people like. I wish I could.
It's gonna be fun to be involved with
I'm
buying
gonna
those. You know?
I'm gonna buy me some Hot Wheels tomorrow, and I'll show you the guys some of the stuff that
You
people
buy
sell.
the old ones, they're worth bucks though. Ain't they, Steven? They're worth a lot, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I might end up trying to sell these, but the lady that's bringing these Hot Wheels, I ain't gonna sell these cheap because she said they're in between the 60s and down.
We got to do some research on them, like Red Nitro Freak told you. Do some research on them before you even price them. You know?
I got a few older ones in there, and then the rest is like today's.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna probably go down to the fairground where I know a guy. He said he could give me a whole box of loose Hot Wheels for $50,
Oh wow, really?
and it'll be like a box about.
It's funny how he looks out of his eyes. So cute that thing. Did you give him a haircut?
No, I didn't cut his hair.
Just short further, right?
No, it's just matted down.
Oh, okay. He's looking around now. That dog is funny. It's like a teddy bear, that dog does. It's like a cuddly teddy bear.
Bichon are considered the teddy bear dog.
Holy cow. So cute. Oh, look what I'm getting. I'm getting my fur touched. That's funny.
Now, one command that I did not teach him was, telling him to drop something, to drop it.
Yeah.
Because when we're outside, he'll grab a leaf and want to bring it inside. I tell him
Yeah.
to drop, and he just drops it.
Hmm.
Or, he'll go biting at mud or whatever, and it'll be all over his face. And I was trying to spit it out because I told him to drop it. And it won't come out because it's like caked in his beard.
Huh.
Hmm. Hmm. Pretty good
Did you ever,
beard.
was he trained at all when you got him? Was he already trained in certain areas already when you got him?
Potty trained.
I mean, other ways, like,
Uh, he had never ever been outside.
oh, okay.
The older lady that I got him from, she used pee pads in the house.
Hmm.
So from the day that I got him, he's gone outside.
Hmm.
And he'll go, depending on what time we go to bed. Now, if we go to bed late and we get up late, say like 8 o'clock, he won't wake me up to go to the bathroom.
He probably looks pretty smart. Like he understands certain things. It's unreal, you know. The dog's pretty like he picks up real easy, right? When you train him, right?
Yeah. Well, if you look up the Bichon Frise, they're used like in circus acts. They're a type of dog that want to please you.
Oh, okay.
Like when you're training them and stuff like that.
Right.
Super intelligent.
Hmm.
They do good in dog shows. And
Yeah.
you know the the competitions. They do good in
Yep.
those. I read a lot on them. They're just easy to train because they aim to please, their person.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just like with little baby, now I'm not one that, some people, if the dog messes on the floor, you know,
Mhm.
they want to put their nose in it and this and that. No,
Right.
because he's peed on the floor a couple times.
Okay.
I tell him no. I pick him right up by the scruff of his neck and take him outside.
Yeah.
If he's bad, then we'll pull his hair
Hmm.
just enough to make him squawk, and that's how I train baby. And she'd get so stubborn when we were
Hmm.
outside, and she did not want to come to you at all.
Oh wow.
So I'd keep yelling to her, and
Hmm.
then she'd look right at you and ignore everything you said. I walk over and grab her hair like this
Yeah.
and make her squawk a little bit, and then
Uh-huh.
she'll listen for like the longest time. Just every once in a while, she
Yeah.
was so stubborn. Yet she did not care what the hell you're talking about.
Hmm.
But then when
Hmm.
she, losing her hearing, obviously, I'm not going to pull her hair because she can't hear. But just like him,
Hmm.
if I tell him to stay and he gets down, then I pick him up by the scruff of his neck and I put him back where I told him to stay.
Right. Hmm.
And even the stay command, like I didn't use hand signals or anything like that. I would just put him over here in his bed and tell him to stay there. And
Right.
a couple of times he's got down, so I pick him up by his scruff and put him back over here. And I'm like, I
Right.
told you to stay.
Hmm.
Now, the one day I had told him to stay, I went outside to check on the chickens and put them inside.
Yeah.
And I came back in and he's still sitting over here.
Hmm.
Look at your crazy hair. Look at it. Look, up here. You see your crazy hair up there? You see it up here? Look, you need to go potty. All right, I'll be right back. Hold down to Fort Wayne and Stephen.
Okay. Everybody, Tasha will be back in a minute. She'll take Bear outside, so she'll be back in a minute. So I hope everyone's doing good tonight. And hope everyone had a good day today. No, I'm talking right now. I was on the phone, so I had to mute my mic when I call someone because I want to keep my conversations in confidentiality. But I'm here now. I love talking to everybody. So how you doing tonight, brother Bob? I'm just trying to get used to being a YouTuber. It's a lot of work, but it's fun.
Oh, I know exactly where that's at.
What's that, Stephen?
They had a they had a stabbing at a gas station in Johnston County in Garner, right close to Garner, but it was in the
Oh,
county. Suspects, the suspects in custody.
hmm, crazy, crazy people, huh?
And then in North Carolina, another damn incident in Walmart, Black Friday, shooting inside in Lumberton, North Carolina. Another one.
Jeez.
Something's going to have to stop.
Yeah, I know, huh?
And you know what? As far as I'm concerned, they don't need to have no Black Friday shopping after Thanksgiving, as far as I'm concerned.
Do it online. That's what they should do. You know that?
Yeah,
Should have it online only, not in person anymore.
because everybody's rushing in there like a daggone idiots, and they're knocking all these older women and older men down on the ground.
Oh,
That's what happened this morning over at Walmart in Garner.
Jesus.
Did you hear about the shooting in the Walmart store in Virginia?
Yeah, that's they got him in. He said safety told him to do that,
Oh, gee. What a wacko.
and he's a young guy too.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
He said the reason why he did it was because they were picking on him.
Well, obviously his parents didn't teach him how to stick up for himself.
Hmm, that's true. They didn't.
But I mean, what do you expect?
Hmm,
I used to, back in the day they had the metal lunch boxes.
yeah,
Like I had a Humphrey Bogart and Harlem Globetrotters metal lunchbox. I
yeah,
think I told you about it, Wayne. And the kid used to steal my ice cream money all the time.
yeah.
So I come home crying, and Dad's like, "You got a lunchbox, use it."
Oh, you told me about this one.
So
Oh,
the
shit.
next day, well, Dad had bought me a kangaroo high top, and they had the little pouch on the side. So I stuck my quarter in there. The next day, he went to take my lunchbox, and I slapped him right in the face with it. Pretty sure I broke his nose. Blood was running everywhere. And let me tell you, never bothered me again.
Oh, my God. I remember that story. That's funny.
Every fight I've ever been in has been with a guy. Like I was a brute. Fourth grade, we were doing classwork and we had to read a couple passages, and then there were papers on the back table that we had to pick up and answer questions on what we read. Well, this kid named Bernie Wilmot, his name was, would
Hmm.
not stop picking on me. Now, my fourth grade teacher was sitting at his desk. I threw this kid on the floor and started kicking the shit right out of him. I was in fourth grade. When
Yeah.
the teacher finally looked up, he had to call the nurse to come down and get the kid. And they took him in a wheelchair down to the nurse's office because he was crying like a little girl. Needless to say, he never picked on me again either.
Yeah.
And I refuse to fight with girls because all they want to do is pull hair, bite, and dig their nails into you.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, if you're going to fight me, we're going to stand toe to toe, and that's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
What are your numbers at now, Wayne?
What's that, Tasha?
I said, what's your numbers at now?
1K.
Well, you got you up there already?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
852 videos, Wayne, you got.
Yep.
Excuse you. No.
Oh, she gave him going over. You gotta teach him good. That's do. That's what you have to do when you're teaching the dog.
You're not humping your damn rat. No, you're not. You can sit over there and pout all the hell you want. You're being naughty.
Oh my God, that dog.
I've seen that, Broda Bob. It must be a Yorkie trait then, because he is stubborn at drinking, and little baby was too. And even at night, if he wakes up panting and I go to get him his dish of water, he won't drink out of it. He'd rather me sit there with the squirt bottle and squirt it in his mouth than get up.
That's crazy.
I've tried keeping a cup of water by the bed, getting his water dish. He won't drink out of it. If I get the squirt bottle, he'll sit there and I'll squirt it in his mouth and he drinks it that way, but he won't drink out of his bowl. Stubborn. What were you at before, Wayne?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it was like. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track of it.
I think you were at 8 something.
Yeah, I think it's like 8.
I think it was like 860 something.
It was, yeah.
I got a long ways to catch up considering you have over 800 videos.
Mm-hmm. Since
Between
2013. I was out since 2013, so.
Well, that's how long you've been doing content?
Yep.
Yeah, I've only been doing content since like February of this year.
The next thing I want to do is do the baseball caps. So my next one I want to get into.
in 9 months between lives and videos, I have 252. So I got a
Yeah.
long way to catch up to you.
Oh yeah.
And probably Steven too.
It's a lot of work to be a YouTuber. I tell you, I went through a lot of people that I used to know are not on here anymore. Some left YouTube, and some are still here. Some left. But I want to do some short videos, like maybe playing my instrument or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, Steven. Take care. All right.
Okay.
You too.
Good night.
I just have to. I know when I first started YouTube, I had a friend that actually explained it to me. You got to just go at your own pace and work on your content and visit your other channels and build your subscribers list up. And what she did, that lady, is put me on her community tab. That's how I met this guy. He's a supporter. And she put me on her community tab to share me out. And that's how I met him. That's how
Mm.
I came to my channel one day. And he said,
And you have way over the hours.
yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know much about YouTube myself, but it's something now I have to figure out what's next. I wasn't expecting that. That's a shock of me tonight. It was a shock. I
Well,
said,
next we'll be getting an email
yeah,
about
I know.
becoming a YouTube partner, whatever the hell it's called.
Hmm. But I got a mission I'm going to do, help the small channels like yours and everybody else's. That's my mission I want to do. So you'll have my help to get you up there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to change anytime soon either.
I don't know. I've been watching a couple people's lives and stuff like that, and they're choosing not to be monetized anymore.
Big Matt told me to go and visit that lady's channel, that one that subscribed to you, that comes over here, that Filipino. He told me, Big Matt said, I'm a model, and she gave me a wrench too. And he said, go over there and be over there and to strike up conversations with people in the chat, and they'll help you grow. That's what I did. So you should do the same. Go over there and say how you doing and all that stuff, and go in there and socialize with them and pick up friends. Talk to everybody on the stream. That's what I did. And this guy came out from nowhere, and they added me to their community tab. So this guy came out and he said, "Do you want to get to 1K?" And I thought he was fooling around. I said, "Sure." I said, "Why not?" So tonight, the other day, he tried to get a hold of me. His stream wouldn't work, and he said, "Come over and visit me on my channel when I'm on." So I went over there on Thanksgiving Day, and his stream dropped. It went right off. So he said, "Keep an eye on me. If I'm not on, come over and visit." And he gives you a lot of subscribers. If you want his channel, I'll give you his link. You can go over there and visit him. That's what guy you should visit, because they're friend anyway.
I know a bunch of them.
And I'll give you this guy's link, right? And I'll go get it for you too. And
Yeah, because I know Suey, Alana Duro's one. Um,
get the chills tonight. Damn cold weather. I thought he was off, but he's still on here, I guess. He's still live. This is his link right here. Let me get you on the YouTube, guys. This is his link. That's his link. That's his link in the chat. I put it in there. There it is right there. That's his link of his channel. He could help you grow your channel like he did mine. He's a good supporter.
Yeah, he's got 10K subscribers.
Yeah. He's a very big guy on YouTube. If you can do something like that, you know very well. He's very well known to get people to subscribe to the channel. You must be a big, important person over there, because anyone that can do that, you can help people grow to 1K, which I didn't have 1K. You get me up there. That guy must be pretty popular over there or something. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah. I mean, I have a couple of channels. That are from Philippines. I saw behind like Lashes is over like Shorties, Liazo, Sui, Mariz, Marlove. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I had that one. My love to that one, and I have
Mom
yeah.
She is one.
That 21 lady. That was her name.
That's Bob.
Yeah, that's who put me on a community tab, and that guy picked me up and asked me to come over my stream one day and says, "You want to get to 1K?" And I thought he was kidding. I said, "Yeah, sure, okay." And so come over my channel when I'm live. So I went over there, and then when you get it, I said, "What the heck?" I said, "I know he's popular over Philippines."
Yeah, I know. A lot of them are. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when Steven was talking about these Hot Wheels stuff, right?
Yep.
I had to go look at them on like Walmart. Like this one is a Hot Wheels Japanese vehicles themed. Now this six cars for $34.99.
Yep.
And this convertible, just one car, $297. Here's another 6-pack, $34.99. I used to play with Hot Wheels all the time. Now, some of them, like the single ones,
Yep.
to me are built way better than like if you buy them in those big kits.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why. It seems like the bigger kits are just made crappy.
Yeah.
I mean, here's one car. It's a Bugatti.
Yeah.
$22 for one car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I got a dairy truck. $20
Oh,
for a
geez.
dairy truck.
Oh my gosh. Are they metal or plastic?
They're all die cast.
What's that mean? Metal?
So they're metal bodies, and then typically underneath it, sometimes they're plastic.
Oh, okay.
Now, I think I have one in my dresser that doesn't have the bottom. It's just a old car. But yeah, Hot Wheels cars. We used to have the big racetracks with the hoops,
Yeah.
and you'd put the car in, and then you push a button and it send it flying through
Yeah.
there. And a lot of times we'd leave like the end ramp open,
Hmm.
and to see how far we could shoot the cars off. Me and my
Yeah.
brother.
Hmm.
Well, here you go. Here's Hot Wheels. 69 Charger funny car. $30
Wow.
for one car.
I like to collect, don't you? I like to pick up as a hobby. It's collecting metal fire trucks and ambulances, and they got metal ones out
Oh
just
yeah.
for a keepsake thing, like police cars, ambulances, cranes, and stuff like that. Just for a keepsake, just for a shelf, just for looks and everything.
Yeah, I wish that we had all them Matchbox cars and stuff.
Hmm.
Because a lot of the old ones,
Yeah.
like back from the 80s, those things would be worth some big old bucks right now.
Oh, yeah, I know. Hmm.
So what did Dave cook?
What, for Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
We had a ham and we had vegetables and stuff like that. We don't make a lot because we're only 3 people in the house. We
yeah,
don't have a family anymore here, so we just eat what we can. We just made enough to get to the Thanksgiving thing and everything. Yeah,
no, nothing wrong with that. We had a full house. It was me, Jamie, while my son stayed out here, my daughter and her friend, then my mom, George,
that's
my
good.
cousin Crystal and her fiance, and then Crystal's father. We were
That's
all
good.
in my mom's.
I seen Ashley had a big family there over her place. She showed me on Instagram. that was that was something else.
Mm. Yeah, a lot of people. I remember going down to my grandma's when I was a kid. We'd go from my grandma's to my great grandma's.
Hmm.
We'd eat at both places. Then sometimes we'd even have dinner home, like after Thanksgiving. That's what I miss though.
Hmm.
I miss the old days.
Yeah,
When you go to your families, they'd have, big Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner or whatever. Now it seems like the only time family gets together, like has a big get together, and it's really not even a get together, is when people pass away.
oh, now look at this one. I have a sister, right? This is a funny thing. This is true. They have this day. They ask you to get over there for dinner. You know what they tell you to do? They put them food right across the table and say, "Oh, you have to ask us before we give it to you." So what the hell kind of shit is that? I said, that's why I don't eat at your house. I have to ask him. Not when my nephew's girlfriend came over, the mother come over, they put it in the middle of the table. So we told him we're not going to eat at your house ever because you're selfish people. We don't want nothing to do with you. It's
So
stupid
they
things they do.
literally put it on the table and you'd have to ask their permission to eat.
Yeah. Isn't that stupid?
I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah.
Now, I've been invited to birthday parties. I wouldn't eat there.
And I told her, I'll never come over your house to eat over your house because you're selfish people. They're Catholics and they're selfish. They think they're high and mighty. I don't like people like that. That's
No,
tried
the
and
whole
true.
thing is if you invite people over to your house for a meal, they shouldn't have to ask your permission considering you invited them there to begin with.
No, if they invited me to their house.
That's what
They
I'm
did that.
saying.
Yeah, I said, what the hell kind of people are they? They're idiots. Arrogant idiots. That's stupid. I mean, really. I don't get it. I had another sister die from stage 4 lung cancer, right? When she invited you over her house, what she did, she put the food on the table, help yourself. This sister has to be an idiot. And her husband has to be an idiot. I mean, what the hell's the matter with him? I mean, I don't get it. So I told him, I never come to eat your house. Never. You never see me over your house. Never go over there. Forget it. I don't never come over there again. I
Well,
never
I
see you.
wouldn't go there either if they invite me over for dinner and then I have to ask their permission to eat the dinner they invited me over to eat to begin with.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. Isn't it crazy? Doesn't
Now,
make a difference.
this guy that I worked with, we became best friends. This was back in 2008, 2009. Well, we started working together in 2007, the end of it. Well, after like a while, I'd go out, with him, pick up his kids and stuff like that. Well, his baby mama invited me out and my fiance at the time for her youngest daughter's birthday party.
Yeah.
I walked in. Now I'd only been there like like inside once before,
Yeah.
and I felt like I needed a tetanus shot when I left.
Really?
That's how gross it was.
Oh, shit.
So we go out for his daughter's birthday. I think she was turning 6. And I don't judge a book by its cover, but when you smell like last year's freaking trash,
Yeah.
I'm not going to touch food that you cooked.
Right. Right.
All the people there, I'm like doing my best not to be judgmental, but they all smelled so bad.
Oh my gosh.
And then certain things they weren't using like a serving spoon or a serving tongs,
Yeah.
using their fingers
Oh my God.
and like touching everything.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, and they're like, aren't you hungry? I'm like, no. I said, I really don't. I said, I really don't feel like eating right now. Trying
I
to eat.
wouldn't.
The one thing I did have a little bit of was cake and ice cream because that was being served with a utensil.
Right.
it wasn't all these stinky people touching everything with their frickin' hands.
Yeah.
And their kids.
Huh.
The kids were outside playing before dinner, come in, never made any of them wash their hands,
Oh my God.
and they're touching everything.
My sister's immaculate though. They're neat freaks. All right. Everything's clean. You know what I mean? But the whole problem is her son's girlfriend's mother came over, right? This is what I heard. And they put the food right on the table. Let them touch it. I'm saying, what the hell's with that? But you make us ask for it when we over. That's why we're not coming over your house ever again. You can forget it. We're not going to. They offered us over for Christmas. Then nope, we don't want nothing to do with you. You know why? And that's why we're not.
And she don't say anything because of that.
Nope. Oh, it's fine. You don't have to.
Where the hell does she get it from?
Her husband, arrogant son of a bitch. What do you think?
Well, I didn't know if maybe like I don't know, an aunt or uncle was that way and whatever.
Oh, my sister grew up in a poor house like we were. But she met this guy, and he thought he was king shit. All his life thought he was it, because he was a pharmacist and he was it. And now he's old and retired. He's telling my sister to be quiet. She gives me the shit. He tells her to shut up. Don't give him any lip. You be quiet. He tells him for me. He's not a bad guy. He just had to have bad habits. You know what I mean? Bad habits. And I said to myself, what the hell? But when
See,
he
I
was
think
in
that's how we
home,
turn around to do it to them because you know what? What's good for the goose is good for the gander and see how they liked it.
yeah, but the whole problem, she tried to boss me around all the time, trying to control me when she don't live in my house. And her husband wasn't there. He was working, all right? And this is the funny thing. She tried to tell him what to do, and he told her to knock it off. You leave him alone, knock it off, back off. I'm here now, you're not doing that to him anymore. You leave him alone. And I said, all right, let's go. She backs off. She said shit to me no more. She don't give me any crap because he'll tell her to knock it off, right off like this. So go figure.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Me and him always got hit it off well. Me and him always got along well. Just my stupid, controlling little witchy sister with a bitchy attitude and a sharp fuse. If I went anywhere with her, she'd tell me, oh, don't give anybody any shit. When her husband wasn't there and how he drives her, he told her, you don't say anything to him. You shut your flap. And she shuts up and says nothing to me. She leaves me alone.
Wow.
So she don't do anything to me anymore. She don't tell me what to do anymore. She backs off.
So do you see them at all or no?
Yeah, they come over to my house and see us. Yeah, we talk still. Yeah. What do you think built the press pots for my hat press? Her husband.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he told her, you back. She used to tell me, oh, you got to get rid of this printing things. You shouldn't be. And he told her, mind your business. Leave him alone. Let him do the church. Who cares? Who are you? You're not his boss. Back off. Leave him alone. And she shuts
Yeah.
right up and leaves me alone.
What kitty cat?
He's a good guy. She has a way of us. They have a way of themselves because yeah, I don't know what's the matter with them. I don't know. But I don't go over the house and eat because I don't like their habits. It's a bad habit they have. I don't know where I guess he learned it from him, but I don't know. When they were younger, they weren't like that, not really. But when they got older, they're like that. I think she has something to do with that, not him. But maybe he's
Oh,
changed. I don't know yet. I don't want to find out either. I'd rather stay by myself and be over here. I'd rather do it that way.
yeah.
So I don't do that anymore. I don't argue with people. I don't like arguing with anybody. I'm not saying if anybody gave me the shit, I'll tell them off, but otherwise,
I'm not
but
arguing and fighting with anybody.
I don't like doing that. It doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't do a shit thing for you when you do that. I'd rather keep my distance and be quiet, not bother anybody. I try not to say anything to anybody. I keep myself out of my own, I keep out of people's way. But trolls get you pissed off at them, but I don't do that anymore either. I laugh at them instead of getting mad at them. I start laughing at them. They're so stupid. Anybody can show the tallywhacker to everybody on YouTube. You got to be sick in the head. Something wrong with you. You really are.
Well,
You're sick.
the sad part is too is I've seen it happen like a couple of times. Somebody come in, you know, and corn bomb somebody. And of course, they have the name. So then these people go back over that got corn bombed, and then they're freaking corn bombing the other person. Well, when you're up here, anybody can record it.
Yeah, I know.
Anybody can take a snapshot of it or a video recording. Like, hold your phone down here. Who's going to know that you're recording it?
I
Nobody.
know.
And you're not going to know that it was recorded until the video is uploaded and you were exposed, and then, it's just exposed one side.
Uh-huh.
And then people wonder why this stuff, it just keeps going on like a freaking revolving door.
I know. Look at this guy on another channel. I was over some channel, this guy, right? This older guy. I was over his channel. I stop over there. I see him. I go over and say hello to him once in a while still. Maybe it's me and Scrubble does. But I went over there after Scrubble left one night, right? This guy on the wheelchair got up on his channel. I don't know if this guy is the one that did it or they used that clip of him doing it. Clip of him on the wheelchair. But if he was crippled, he couldn't get up. They used that clip, and the guy stood up and showed his tallywhacker to him. And I'm saying, what in the hell was that? And the guy he wasn't going to take the thing down off his channel, Tasha. And I said to him, you better take that thing down. They're going to take your channel off. They better remove that. I told him, remove that. He did afterwards. He took off the stream, took it out. I said, you better or they'll take your channel away from you. He wants to be monetized. I said, you better start taking that down or you're going to get your channel removed. And he took it down. But I seen it. He was talking to a friend. He wasn't paying attention, Dasha, what he was letting up on the stream. He just clicked them up. He was talking to another guy. Wasn't paying. He said he was, but he wasn't. And he went up and this guy went up and did that. And I said, did you see what just happened? I just came there. I said, did you see what just happened? He said, yeah. What happened? Oh, I see when he was laughing, he's grinning about it. I said, I wouldn't think that was funny. They could take your channel down because you better take this stream off, keep the recording, erase it when you're done with your stream. Get rid of it immediately. Don't he was gonna keep it, but he ended up taking it down. So that would have hurt his channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't believe. And then another guy tried to come up, right? And I said, don't let him up. He might do the same thing to you. Use your head. Don't let him up. And he said, customers trolling me for about 2 hours. And my friend said, you're full of shit. He don't troll anybody. You get out of here. And he blocked him. But he was getting trolled the other night, I heard too. But they took them all out. Because they get you trolled. When you get monetized, you see more trolls coming in your channel than you can handle. You know what I mean? You see more of those. They do it, I think, too. I think YouTube's doing that to people. Allow them to troll people on their channels. Just to see if you can handle it or what,
Well,
So
there's millions of YouTube channels.
Oh, I know a lot of them.
There's no possible way that Google.
I'm not saying Google. I mean the Ukraine part. I'm talking about. That's what Steven told me. They might be doing it over. That's what you Google thinks, not me. He said they think the Ukraine might be doing it. The UK or maybe China or something. I don't know. Something was doing it.
Well, the
I don't know.
Ukraine is different from the UK.
Yeah, I know, but they said they might be some foreign country might be doing it, like Russia or something. You know, to sabotage YouTube or something. I don't know. I don't really know anything about
Well,
this
that's
stuff.
what I'm saying. There's no possible way that Google can keep a magnifying glass on every single person on YouTube. It is
Oh, I know.
simply impossible.
Hmm.
There's no way that they could do it.
They have a Ukraine. I mean, a United States guy over in UK working over there too for this YouTube, and the UK person's over there for the other one that works for the UK. That's what Steven told me. They wanna own the rest of YouTube. They want to. They do. They said they're gonna fix it, make it better. They don't own all of it. They claim they only own the UK, the US one, but not the UK. So they want to get the whole of the rest of it to make it better for everybody else. But who knows? I don't know. I don't know enough about it anyway. I don't know anything about this. It's all BS anyway. You know as well as I that it's all BS anyway. All the shit that's going on. What? What's the matter?
Tiger, the fat one, jumping up on the shelf above Baby Mouse because he's awake.
Oh, gee. That poor mouse is always being paid attention to by the cats, huh?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I try to pay attention to him. He don't want nothing to do with it.
What, the mouse?
Yeah,
That don't mind the cats doing that to him? You don't scared of them? Really? That's kind of weird.
he's not scared of them because when he was tiny, before his eyes and ears were even open, the cats would come up wanting to see what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
So I let them all sniff him.
Hmm.
Whenever they wanted to sniff him, I let them sniff him because I didn't want, them to feel weird or whatever.
Yeah.
But he doesn't care.
Wow.
He still jumps around in there like a frickin' wild man.
Hmm. So what do? They sit there and watch them?
No, where they watch him, and then when he gets close to the glass, they'll slap at it. He don't care. He
And he's
just
like,
goes about his business. Cheers,
yeah.
AB. How you doing? He don't care. He
Hmm.
goes and he eats and he drinks and he runs around and he'll hang upside down
Oh, wow.
from the lid like he's a frickin' bat.
Really?
And he'll hang upside down and basically swing back and forth like this. And
Huh.
then he like somersaults and drops back down.
Hmm.
But he don't care.
Huh.
Tiger gets up there, she'll swat at the glass and jump at it and watch him. But what drives me nuts is when her and the kitten both get up there.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps me up because they'll just be jumping around and the fat one falls off the shelf and then she knocks shit all over the place.
Like breaks things, huh?
Yeah, she's broke a coffee cup. That's the one that I said shattered all over the floor and we had to vacuum
Oh
at like
wow.
1 o'clock in the morning because there was pieces of coffee cup everywhere.
Could have cut the feet of the cats too. And
Yeah,
injured them.
or ours.
Yeah, true. Cats are crazy over there. Huh?
Yeah. I gotta call this lady um to see again how much it'd be to fix this one here and her mother,
Oh, okay.
so I can get them spayed so they stop being in heat and driving you frickin' insane.
Right.
It ain't so bad when they're not in heat at the same time,
Yeah.
but when they're both in heat, oh my gosh.
I know it drives you nuts, huh?
I want to gouge my ears out.
Huh.
Like I just want to take a screwdriver and go tink so I can't hear no more. AB, I love both. And my cats are good. I mean, um,
$50 at the Humane Society. That AB said.
here, even if I go to a shelter, it's more expensive than the damn vet.
Mm.
And it's crazy because it's the vet that comes there,
Mm.
local vet, and it
Huh.
costs you twice as much
Huh.
going there than it does to go to the vet.
Jeez. You don't make it any cheaper for you?
No, well, what's nice about my vet, if it's like minor stuff, like if I need a test done or something like that, there's always the $60 office visit just to be seen. But if it's something where I say, okay, well, this is a symptom, this, and this, and
Mm.
I'll tell them, this is the only money that I have.
Right.
I said I cannot go a penny more than that.
Just from my experience, you say AB.
And do work within the number that I give them. And a lot of times they can do the test, to confirm what I said, what
Right.
it or whatever. And they won't go anything over it. If I tell them I have $100 and I tell them, um, you know, that's all I have to spend,
Yeah.
can you figure it out with the symptoms I gave? Because, it's just the same as you take your kid to the doctor. They'll
Mm.
ask you what the symptoms are, you know, what's going on. Well, it's the same way at the vet. And the sad thing is, the vets are more compassionate than the doctors we see.
Yeah. They have insurance for pets now, you know. Did you know that?
Yes, they do. But you have to pay for it typically and then get reimbursed.
Yeah, it's true. I know that part.
AB, I don't know where you're from, but I have not found anywhere here in upstate New York that would do it for $50. You can't even get it done for under $100.
Mm.
See, my vet that I've gone to since 1995. And the only issue I ever had with them is when I found Tiger and her brother, when they're maybe a week
Wow.
or two old. And I called them and they told me that I should have left them where they were.
Mm.
I'm like, I'm not going to leave something there to die. I said, the mother never came back. You can tell by looking at them, they were majorly dehydrated. What time did you want to get up? Daylight 7 to 5. Maybe 2. Um, So then I took him to another vet, vet that's around here.
Mhm.
Now, when I took them there, they had to give them fluid. They also had to give the poor kittens an enema
Mhm.
because their tummies were so full. So you know the mother wasn't there because they wouldn't have been dehydrated if she is.
Right.
And I'm sorry, I was not going to leave peacocks. Like I said, I have a big heart. I mean, if that was the case, I'd have left the frickin' mouse there to die. Could have fed it to my
Right.
mom's cat.
Right. Mhm.
And I mean, there's been times where I just want to let them go because the cats drive me nuts. It's okay if they're not knocking anything over.
Right.
But when they start knocking coffee cups over or spray over or stuff on the fridge or whatever.
Hmm.
Most of the programs here, you have to be income eligible.
Hmm.
But the vet I know, I could get them done for a little over $100. That includes the spay and their rabies shot.
Hmm. So I have no program to give you cheaper for you. There's no any other way to get them done over there. No programs like for low income.
There are, but I don't know. Like the one out in Syracuse, okay?
Yeah.
That one's income eligible. I'm on disability. So
Yep.
to get them spayed, the rabies, the temper, the spay, ear cleaning, nail trim, it's like $99.
Hmm.
Well, I appreciate it, AB.
Hmm.
So I mean that one's income, and for everything that they do, I don't think is too bad because typically a 3 years rabies shot's like $20, $30 just for that.
Yeah.
In the same way with the distemper.
Hmm.
But then I gotta weigh, okay, if I take them to Syracuse to do it, then here you're looking at gas, you're looking at tolls because you gotta go to Thruway.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know where I met you. I can't remember. I feel like an asshole. I can't remember everybody's name. That's why I was calling you AB.
I know that guy. That guy's cool. What matter where I met you at?
Yeah, I've met Matt in person. Jamie and I went out and met him.
Oh,
Laced up.
huh. Well, by his window. My brother's in here. Hey, Dave.
Well, yeah, because when Jamie and I went out to meet him, and I smoked some wacky tobacco, and let me tell you, I had like basically one puff, and I was freaking flying higher than a damn kite.
Really?
That stuff freaking messes me up bad. I have no tolerance for it. Now, when it comes to medicine, that stuff doesn't affect me like it does most people.
Hmm.
But that stuff, All I gotta do is frickin' sniff it. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're doing that.
Make
It's
me
when
laugh.
we're ready to go to bed.
You make me laugh, Tasha. How you come out and say things, you know.
Well, no, the frickin' I'm telling you, the stuff that he gets, all you gotta do is sniff it and you're frickin' high. You ain't gotta sniff it. Just smell.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I used to get it from the dispensary when my medical card was valid. That stuff's like going out and smoking a frickin' leaf compared to what he gets.
Is that strong, huh?
I love the smell of it. I have just no tolerance for it. I get super high, and then I have to eat until I come down, and then
Oh, shit.
yeah, I used to grow too all the time when I was with my kid's father. And I talking like 20 grand worth, not just peanuts. See, I mean, with my back being broke, yeah, it did help. I just don't like being high.
Mm.
And I've tried like the half and half, like CBD, THC. I've tried more CBD than THC. I'm not a fan of the CBD because I just think it tastes disgusting. Whether it's an oil or a pill or, and then I don't have a gallbladder, so they don't recommend like certain things. Well, I have a spinal cord stimulator, so that shuts my nerve pain off. If I didn't have it, I can barely walk. My legs give out, and I can't feel them when they get. I'll just be walking, and then I have like no legs. That I don't know why, but the spinal cord stimulator does not take care of the bone pain and joint pain. So granted, yes, it does help, but I don't like that feeling, so I choose not to. And to be honest, I don't know how I function at all. Like I said, I have to force myself. And I can't just get up like some people can just get up, get ready and leave, in like 10 minutes. It takes my body a good hour to even to be able to move. Yeah, the euphoria I can't handle. Like it's just too much for me. And I'm losing weight. I definitely don't want to start doing that. And kitty cat, you tip that food over, I'm gonna tie you up by your frickin' tail. Excuse you. The cat. And no, she tries to bury everything in the carpet. Like my carpet's like indoor outdoor. So it's not puffy or anything.
Yeah.
And but she always tries to bury it, and then she ends up tipping the whole, and it's a double dish.
Oh my gosh.
So she'll end up tipping it over. And then because it's tipped over, then Remy wants to clean it up.
Huh.
Well, see, that's the whole thing. Like, I know my legs are there, but before the spinal cord stimulator, doctors did not understand like the amount of pain that I was in with the nerve pain. And that's the part that scared me, was the falling part. Like I said, I would just be walking and my legs would just not be there and I'd fall. So a lot of times I had to make sure that I used one of my walkers or used my crutches or a cane, because that's how bad it was. All right, hang on, AV.
That's crazy though. Having cats drive you crazy all the time is something, huh?
All right, there you go. Well, that's another thing. Like, with my spine still being broke, and then my muscles and my back are in a severe spasm all the time. Like trying to get up from laying down. It hurts so bad. I still got to go upstairs and check the damn weasel yet. Yes, some natives knew what they were doing. I know a couple that don't know their head from their damn ass. Well, I hate dark chocolate, but I want chocolate. Peacock, you cannot have chocolate. We can do it tomorrow night if you want. If you can get in here around 9-10 o'clock. Because I'm going to have to get off of here because I had to get up at 5 to go out hunting.
Okay, Tasha.
Hey, Mama Peacock. I'm trying. Gotta see one to get it. That's the only problem.
That's true.
Now, I did see one. but I couldn't get a shot at him. I had one shot. I was getting him in the scope, and I tinged my sling that I used to carry, and he heard it. And then I called him back in with my call, and then he comes this way, and there's too much brush, and he was moving. He wasn't running, but by the time I got him in the scope, he was in the brush, and then he took off running.
Maybe you're lucky tomorrow and get him. Who knows, you know?
I'm using a rifle. I haven't taken my bow hunter safety course, but with the minimum poundage, I don't think I could pull it back. But I thought about taking it just so I can use a crossbow. Because now they have a bow season and a crossbow season.
Do you own one of those?
What, a crossbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get one.
There goes the cat again.
Yeah. Mama key cat. Oh, trust me, I'm going to pull them. I didn't skin it today, but I wanted to skin it today and get it broke down and throw it on the table. So if we got another one, I got somewhere to hang it. Yeah, I know. I just haven't skinned. Well, got to list him as a she because he's a button buck. So, and if their horns ain't taller than 3 inches, then I can't list them as a buck. Which I really don't care because then I ain't wasting my buck tag on something with no horns. Now the other one that I took care of, she was good. But I hated having to take care of her warm. Because the hair just comes out so bad when the deer is still warm. Like when I skin this one down, it won't be as bad as the other one because he's been hanging there. Myself, I prefer to skin them when they're half frozen. Well, the only thing I do in the field is gut it. I gut it, bring it back, and hang it. And I prefer it to hang for a couple of days. And then I'll process it down. But we haven't had like super freezing temperatures, but our garage isn't insulated, so it stays cold in there. Yeah, he's hanging in the garage. And like I said, our garage isn't insulated, so you freeze to death in there. That's why when I cut everything down, I brought it in my mom's to finish trimming and cutting it up. Yeah, I don't like skinning when it's warm. It's nuts. And then of course I heart shot it, so I couldn't have any fried deer heart because there wasn't anything left. All that was left was like this little tiny piece like this. I was trying to, if I shot it back a little bit further, it'd hit the lungs. So then I'd still have the heart. because the heart, if it's cooked properly, is really good.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, I think it peels nicer when after it's been hanging for a couple days. Because with the deer that I've done while they're warm, the hair just pulls out and it drives me nuts. Not just that, with it hanging, it makes um the meat not as sticky.
Hmm.
And the hair really doesn't
Hmm.
stick to it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not bad raw.
Toast it.
It's irony. Same way with liver. It isn't bad raw, but it's super irony. And then of course, bring it out on the back of my 4-wheeler and there's just blood everywhere. But then it rained. Thank God for that, and it washed it all away.
But it looked like a bloodmobile.
Yeah, it was dripping all over the back of it.
Oh wow. Look at the energy boost from it.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I've drank pig's blood myself, but talk about irony tasting. And I was little. Well, not little, but I was like 8, 10 years old. And I went to a pig roast and they had slaughtered the pig themselves. And everybody was drinking it, so I wanted to taste it. Oh, baby mouse. See, and believe it or not, venison is better for you than beef. Because venison is a very lean meat. No cholesterol, no nothing. Kitty cat, I am gonna kick your frickin' fat ass. Excuse you. The fat one, you could squirt her with this frickin' 1,000 times and she don't even care. She just sits there looking at you like, what? What's that gonna do? She's gonna have a rude awakening when I get the slingshot out. And I'll start slingshotting her with some frickin' spitballs.
Sticking right in the ass, huh?
Yeah. But luckily I don't need to worry about that. I can't have babies. Thank God for that. I'd probably have 50 right now.
Just saying, if the cats can't get kittens, you'll be up to the walls with them. Driving you more crazy, pulling your hair out. He seems just like a teddy bear. He's just like a teddy bear, sitting there like it's a stuffed animal.
Oh yeah.
Just what my channel was now. 101 now.
Well, that's good. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut this down. So,
Hey,
like I said, well, if you get in around 9, 10 o'clock, you can come up on panel. I'd let you up now, but I know myself if I do, I'll be up to frickin' time for me to go hunting. Then I'll be sitting out there falling asleep like I have been lately.
All right, have a good night, Tasha. I'll talk to you
Just
tomorrow, all right?
Wayne.
All right, take care. Bye.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming in. Enjoy the rest of your night. God bless. Much love, and we'll catch you tomorrow night. Good night, Brother Bob.